Hey guys, Thomas Paulauskas, the founder of the Palacios Realty team here, and I am with a very special guest of mine, Andy Argyris. He's one of our top buyers agents here on our team. He's been here on our team for 3 years now.
Yeah,
it's been about 3 years now. One of those years, he sold over 46 homes on his own. And 46 sides, so he did a fantastic job and continues to crush it all the time. So we wanted to just sit down with him, ask him some questions, see where he's come from, see where he's going, and let you guys get to know him as well. So welcome, Andy.
Well, thank you for having me here, and looking forward to sharing some stuff.
Awesome. So what we're gonna do is just ask you a couple of questions, if that's okay. Yeah,
Well,
I guess so, right?
All right.
One of the first questions is,
Interesting is because past jobs always worked hourly. I was a manager or operations supervisor for years, and I wanted something different.
Oh, okay.
I wanted something challenging, and I always loved homes. I always loved looking at homes. I always was fascinated by it. So I thought, that's something I want to try out. So I went and got my real estate license, and first it was tough because I wasn't used to commission.
right.
You're used to getting a steady paycheck and everything else, and going to commission was a little tough.
So you just thought, real estate, yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah, why not?
I want something different, I'll try it.
Why not? I'm 49. I could start something new right
Did
at
someone
49.
put that in your head, or
No,
was there
it was-
anything that stood out to you that really made it click to want to do real estate?
You know what? Robert Kiyosaki's book.
Gotcha.
That was, I wanted to understand real estate more. So as my future builds and I can start investing, I wanted to understand real estate more, and so that was part of it.
Okay, that makes sense. So you were listening to Robert Kiyosaki, or read some of his books, and he talks a lot about real estate, and you're like, well, to understand real estate, it'd be good to be in real estate, right?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. So that could have been a motivating factor right there.
And it's an unlimited potential.
So what were you doing before real estate?
I was a manager for United Parcel Service, actually an operations supervisor here in Lancaster.
Okay.
And I was in Sylmar, Van Nuys, LA, but I worked for him for 25 years.
25 years, manager, UPS. Awesome. Wow. That really helps you get to know the area, huh?
Yeah, you could say that. I pretty much know this valley like the back of my hand.
Okay. Good. That's awesome.
48 homes.
48 homes closed.
Yes, 48 homes closed. Right.
Awesome.
Yeah. So,
48 families helped, 48 buyers or sellers, and
Yep.
that's awesome. That's
48.
awesome. Well, we've seen you do it before, so
Oh, it'll happen.
we only expect you to do it now. You're held accountable because everyone's watching this.
Yes, exactly.
What originally attracted you to the Paulauskas Realty team?
When I first came to the office over here from another brokerage, and I sat down and started listening to different people around the office talking. And a particular agent was kind of getting overwhelmed, and I just thought I'd hit him up and see if he needed any help. And the rest is history.
The rest is
I
history.
closed like 2 or 3 for you, and then you started building the team, and that was awesome. And
Yeah.
it's been great ever since.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So that's what kind of attracted you and what kind of brought you over to the team. What keeps you on the Paulauskas Realty team?
You know what? I think it should be Paulauskas family.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
To be honest, we're a tight-knit bunch.
Yeah.
We do anything, it's my second family.
Yep, for
And
sure.
you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Absolutely.
I love you guys. I
Yeah.
love all the people I work with.
Yeah.
And that makes all the difference in the world.
That's 100% true, man. I feel the same way.
I would say business life, definitely learned a lot, grew a lot, went through a lot. In real estate, every transaction you learn something.
Right.
There's something different. I don't care how long you've been in this business, something will come up that you've never done before.
Right, yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
a constant learning battle.
Yeah.
But that's what's so great about it.
Yes.
You don't get stale and go, another transaction.
Right.
Everything's new and exciting, and it's awesome.
Okay. So you work extremely hard, and you work really hard for your clients. countless hours. I mean, I remember nights that we would be here at the office 10 p.m. and we're in at like 5:30 a.m.,
Yep.
6 a.m. So countless hours of work, and there's a lot of stress in this business as well.
First off, I have 7 sons, okay? So, and they're all in the first-time buyer bracket. So, I just really, really enjoy working with first-time buyers. It just the joy of giving them the keys and watching them light up, or when they get the offer and
Yes.
accept it, it warms my heart, because I feel like they're, like I was selling, because I want to take care of them and get them into a house just like if they were one of my sons, you know,
Right.
and their bride, you know.
Right.
And I think that's what probably keeps me more alive than anything, is because that's kind of my driving force in real estate, is just help people get into a house, because so many people are afraid of making that move from renting to owning a home.
Yes.
And it's really not that much different,
Right.
you know, and I think that's what.
It's not as hard as it seems sometimes,
No,
right?
and
Yeah.
I think a lot of first-time buyers would be shocked if they knew how easy it was to get into a house.
Makes sense.
And I think that's kind of been my thing that keeps me going, you know?
Right.
Not only that, but I started real estate when I was 49 years old, 50 years old.
Wow.
You know, so it was a new.
You don't look that old.
It was a new. Well, I'm 57 now.
Oh, boy.
But I think I was 52 when I started, 53.
Okay.
So, you know, having 7 kids and wanting them to, you know, be the example for my children, I wanted them to see that I could start something at 50 years old and dominate.
Dominate, and definitely we've seen you dominate
You know,
in this
and so
business for sure.
That's what's been my driving force. My
Yeah.
one thing is
Yeah.
I want my kids to know that if you put your mind to something, there's no limit. You know, no matter what age, you know what I mean? They're young, they can do a lot of stuff, and I've always encouraged them to go for what they want.
Sounds like that's your big why.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
the reason for you to take your success to the next level, is to be that influence on your kids and in their life, and show them that no matter what your history is, no matter where you are today, you can change your tomorrow. You can
Exactly.
make it better.
No matter what happened, tragic or not, you can take your life, change your mindset, and go for it. One thing I can tell I know about myself is I don't think I can just retire. I'd go crazy. I'd bounce off the walls. This coronavirus just makes it more obvious, because we're home a lot of times, a lot more than we're usual. But I just enjoy it. I won't change. My goal in 5 years is us to grow our team to the point where I'm in charge of the buyer's agents for all of California, the Western United States. Who knows by then?
Right.
But that's what I want. I want to be in charge, because I do enjoy working with buyers
Absolutely.
agents and stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I would say, come on in and talk to us. We sit down, not too many agents, any that I know of, take the first-time buyers in, sit them down, we have a PowerPoint presentation. We go over what to expect from the very beginning, when they're getting pre-qualified, all the way till they get their keys. So we explain the process going through, so they know what to expect
Right.
throughout the process.
Like a
And they're
thorough
not-
consultation.
Yeah, it's not a blind thing, and it's not an obligation that you gotta work with us,
Right.
but it's just to educate people, especially first-time buyers,
Yeah.
you know?
That makes sense.
You
So
know?
basically, even if they're not ready yet, still they'll know what they need to do next.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I don't know how many times I've brought clients in, sat them down, talked to them, and they weren't ready to buy. Their
Yeah.
credit may not have been there, they may not have had the money saved up yet, but they got excited. you
Yeah.
know, and it set them a goal for them.
Got it.
2 years down the line, Andy, we got the money saved up, we got our credit, we're ready to start looking, you know?
So you were there with them the whole process, and then 2 years
Exactly.
later, they're ready to go.
And that's what's really awesome. And that's why I try to tell people, because a lot of times you talk to them, come on in, but they're not ready, so they don't want to talk yet. But coming in and talking to us will give
Get you ready,
a goal. It'll give you some numbers to look at. It'll give you something to set a goal for your family.
That makes sense.
You know, and that's what we try to do, you know, give them that peace of mind, knowing what they expect, and to take the best care of them we can, you know,
Right.
so it's a smooth, seamless process. Well, have money in the bank, because, you know, at first it's tough. You know, it's not like a regular job. You got to go out and bring the you got to create your business. Business doesn't come to you, not at first.
Right.
But what I would recommend, now that I know what I know, because I've started out at at a brokerage by myself, came over here, worked at a brokerage by myself, and I did all right. But I would say for a new agent, join a team. And the reason I say that is because you're going to learn more, you're going to get experience a lot faster. And the first thing people say is, oh, yeah, I ain't going to split my commission with anybody. But most agents, they do 5 transactions
a year.
My first year with you, I did 48 buyers, and I think I did 7 listings.
Yeah.
So, you know, okay, let's split it up, but let's talk about the volume of it.
Right.
Plus, you're going through that many transactions. You know how much you're going to learn during that time?
Yeah.
And then you got a great team of people around you if you're on the right team.
Right team, yes,
You
that's
know,
important.
You know, and like
Interviewing the right person when you're going to join a team, you want to interview your team leader or manager, whoever, to make sure you're joining the right team. I agree to that.
Exactly, and a team. One thing about it, I mean, we've been through some ups and downs, you know, in the last 3 years, but I think we have a great team. I really like the cohesion on our team now, and as you see that starting to mold and starting to come together,
Right.
It's exciting, you know?
Yeah. Well, Andy, thank you so much for doing this interview with us, letting everyone else get to know you a little better.
Hey, it was
It's
awesome.
been amazing having you on the team, having you as a leader on the team, and having other people look up to you, and myself included, having you there for me when I've been at rock bottom a lot of times. And, you know, like you said, we are like a family. And so it's a blessing, an absolute blessing to have you on this team. And I hope everyone else gets to take part in the blessing of having you as their agent or having you as a mentor or whatever it is. And I look forward to many, many more great years of domination. If you guys have any questions or want a consultation with Andy, go ahead and reach out to us at our phone number listed here, and you can get a hold of Andy. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Have a great day now.